10. The Baraboo taxi service will stay in operation in 2024. Tonight, the Baraboo City Council, they voted to include the taxi service in the budget. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Maria Lizignoli.
And I'm Mark McPherson. Just about 30 minutes ago, the City Council voted to keep the cab company, reduce the hours of service and number of cars, and increase how much riders pay for service. NBC 15's Marcus Arsvold listened to that meeting tonight. Marcus, what are the new hours?
The Baraboo City Council voted to reduce the hours so it will no longer run from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and no longer run from 10 p.m. to midnight. In between there, 7 days a week, it will run as normal. They also voted to increase ridership fares from $3 to $6, that's for general riders, and $3 for AARP or assistance riders. Over 20 people spoke at tonight's council meeting. Many worried the city would cut the taxi service altogether. Multiple residents mentioned they're living with a disability, preventing easy transportation, and that the taxi service is their only option. Charles Wardman says he used to drive taxis before dealing with health concerns. Now he depends on the taxis to get where he wants to go. Before the vote happened, he said if the city slashed it from the budget, they'd be leaving a lot of their residents without a means for transportation.
Sometimes you got to do the right thing even though it's going to cost you. So I'm hoping that you take it to heart.
Abby Vans owns and operates the taxi service. Live in the studio, Marcus Arsvold, NBC 15 News.